It's been a long time since Arkham Knight came out. 9 years, actually. Kinda crazy to think. I think when we all finished it back in 2015 for the first time, we kinda thought, okay, Batman needs a break. But really, 9 years? Did we all think we'd be waiting this long for Rocksteady's new game? I know I didn't think we'd be waiting this long. Back in 2020, when they actually revealed that the next game they were working on was going to be a Suicide Squad game, I can honestly say that I instantly lost all hype towards the next Rocksteady game right then and there. And I speak for myself 100% when I say I just did not want a Suicide Squad game. I don't care for a Suicide Squad game. I don't care about many of the characters in Suicide Squad. What I wanted, and I think what a lot of people wanted, is, yes, a Superman game. I think we all wanted to see Rocksteady's take on a modern day Superman game and see if they could actually pull it off. And it's not like there wasn't clues over the years to make people think they were actually doing that. There was plenty. Heck, I would even take another Batman game at this point, it's been so long. But wait, did they not try that already? Not quite. I know the next Batman game I would want if they were going to make one now would be a Batman Beyond game. Could you just imagine flying around Gotham City, future Gotham City as Terry McGinnis with his rogue gallery? Man, I could not imagine it. Maybe it's not popular enough though for Warner Brothers and DC. Who knows what the issue is there. Unfortunately, we're getting neither of those things. We're getting Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Now, I'm really happy for the people that are looking forward to this game, but for a lot of people, I think it's maybe not quite what they were after. The gameplay so far looks pretty subpar, and everywhere we turn, there's like gameplay impressions just talking all negatively about this game, and it's hard to disagree with like the gameplay that we've seen. I think at best for me, if I was going to get this game, which I'm definitely not getting day one, I'll probably wait and see what happens with a sale and see how it's received. But I think what I would mostly get out of this game would be some sort of fun with like co-op mode at best, because I was genuinely looking forward to a single player experience game, similar to the Arkham games, just done with a different character or something. But that's not what we're getting. We're getting like a shoot 'em up game / beat 'em up game that really doesn't look like it would be too fun on your own. All the characters are going to have different traversal options as well, and I can honestly respect that. I think that's one of the best things you can get in superhero games is great traversal. But the thing is, it felt like it peaked with Batman Arkham Knight. That is still fun to this day. I just done a playthrough like 3 months ago, it's still great. And even Spider-Man 2 just tried to copy it, and it still could not surpass what Batman Arkham Knight's traversal felt like. That's like the best thing about the game in my opinion, and all the traversal in this game kind of looks subpar as well. It just doesn't look fun. I think this game was supposed to be out back in last September, October, somewhere around that time, but it actually got negatively received by the internet, so much so that it got delayed because of it. It mostly got delayed because it was supposed to be a live service game, and not every gamer who plays console games / PC games, they don't want to hear live service and everything. It's just a one-way ticket to like killing your game. And when you've got like the mainstream audience of gaming feeling that way, I genuinely feel like the game might stand no chance. I'd love to be wrong about this game, and I'm sure a lot of people would love to be wrong about this game. Because I don't think anybody deep down really wants to play bad games. I think like we all want to play amazing games and be blown away by every experience that we have. But I'm just not getting that feeling of when I first played Arkham Asylum, I was absolutely in shock at how good that game was when I first played it. I couldn't believe it. And the experience that I had has still not really been rivaled by anything released to this day other than the sequels. Arkham City changed it up and it was different enough to feel fresh, added the gameplay that we all desperately desired that was missing from Arkham Asylum. But Arkham Asylum to me still has an absolute fantastic story, and it's still like the best out of the 3 in my opinion, even though there's 4, we do count Origins around here. And Arkham Knight, as far as I'm concerned, still has the best traversal of any superhero game ever, and it was released way back in 2015. 9 years this game is apart from Suicide Squad. And that's another thing. Can you honestly look at Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League and say that Rocksteady have been making this game for 9 years? 9 years? Do you think this is the only game they've been making, or at least putting all their effort in? I just don't believe it. I believe that they were making something else at one point. I'm not entirely sure what it was. Maybe it was a Superman game at one point. Maybe it was someone else entirely. but I don't believe they'll be making Suicide Squad for 9 years. At best, I think they've been making this for like 4 or 5 years. I think maybe it was supposed to coincide with the release of the Suicide Squad films, but it just took too long to make and they couldn't get it out on time. But hey, I could be wrong. I more than likely am wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say that I know anything about game development because I absolutely don't. What I do know is that this game just looks a bit subpar to me, and the fact that it's took this long to make is underwhelming to say the least. And I would like to know what everybody else thinks about the game. Do you guys think it's going to be the second coming of Arkham Asylum? Or do you think it's going to rival the new Spider-Man games? Or is this game just going to be a game that we have a bit of mindless fun on co-op mode for, where we all just wait for a sale? What's it going to be? Let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one.